Session 631. Deleted portion. Now, there is, as you know, a breakthrough in your work. The rest will flow from that. You both thought in terms of problems when you considered money. For example, you thought of the problems involved. When you thought of the kind of painting you wanted to do, you did the same thing. The concentration upon the problems in all instances contributed to them to a large degree. What I said about money applies. Had either of you really examined your conscious beliefs about this place and put them together, you would have known that for yourselves. I told you that you would be faced consciously with many attitudes that you had put into the background when you decided to move. So Rupert has been meeting some of his own. The holidays mean that the affair will be put off a while. So in causal effect, you have now the quintessence of the problem, now facing the issues that you earlier ignored. Concentration in other areas, as you suggested, is the answer now, while you made definite efforts in the moving direction. Rupert is on the right track with his ideas today, particularly in concentrating upon the moment. This is highly important. If that alone is kept in mind, almost immediately improvement can be effected. Think, however, in terms of what you want as far as a house is concerned, and not on any imagined problems or obstacles in your way. Take it for granted you can find a house you want and can afford. Form a clear picture in your mind. Place an ad in the paper stating your desires. If you want to put such an ad in a valley paper also, use a backed number, if that is your preference. As you know, you are getting back on a solid footing. You have not failed for some time. Your response to my suggestions regarding Rupert has been excellent. Everything I gave you that time applies, and it also shows him that you are willing to move in other areas also. Ralph said, yes, but so far I don't think my encouragement has done any good. She said, you have shown an important breakthrough in your work. Your brushes were straight and in good condition. Rupert will allow him to make his breakthrough. You must see how the problem acclimated responses leading to not moving on both your parts and continued Rupert's condition. You focused, both of you, upon the problem. Ralph said, but I don't see any signs, really, that anything we have done has changed his condition in any way. They said, I have not told you that there were physical signs as yet to see, any more than I have told you that you have already moved into another house. But both conditions do now exist. A comparable attitude as the one you have would run this way. I am sure I am going to move, but there is no house in front of me to move into, so obviously no such house exists. The answer is still your beliefs and in your joint attitudes. Ralph said, I am not projecting any of this into the future. I'm just saying that so far the beliefs leading to the symptoms have been impregnable. They said, many of them, particularly since the last session, are becoming fully conscious on his part, not invisible, where they can be dealt with, and that is all I can tell you. There are invisible barriers in your understanding that you are moving through yourselves, so that what I am saying will become far clearer when you see the results that are already taking place. I bid them a fond good evening. Ralph said, "Thank you, the same to you." Seth said, "And remember, your beliefs are your beliefs about reality." That is the end of our session. Now you are tired. The analogy was a simple one. You painted a picture, showed great improvement in so doing, but you did not start with crude brushes. They were in excellent condition. Rupert is trying to paint a new physical picture of his body from himself. In the analogy, he does not start with your perfect brushes, however, but with things not straight. His tools had to be adjusted first before he can make the same breakthrough, yet it is just as certain. I thought it was clear. Ralph said, "I understand." "True, I was very tired." They said, "Then I bid you a fond good evening." Ralph said, "Thank you, good night."